trip, no telling I'm going land. Twisting up my favorite strand, thinking of a master plan. Getting fried on my hippie shit, 1960 shit. Trying to find inner peace and learning not to get.
All right. We on to the next one, Shine Grind in the LUU. Got my boy B Todd in the building.
What's good? What's good?
I would say repping 302, but he's really repping 347.
347, 718, 646, 212, all that. 561 now.
Hey, well, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? Name's B Todd, you know. Name's B Todd. How y'all feeling? I'm feeling good. You know, I'm just out here living in Delaware, repping New York now. You know what I mean? Just doing what it do.
Hey, who you got with you?
I got my man LUU, you know what I mean? Repping the Only Make Dopeness brand, LCL. You know what I mean?
Hey, and I definitely don't remember him from Pencater.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you do?
So yeah, I'm an artist. I do rap. I'm actually with a group right now called LCL, Loose Cannon Lifestyle.
Okay.
The group is based out of Wilmington. I'm the only one in the group right now repping Newcastle. But I mean, we're all pretty much coming out of Delaware, so if we all make it, it's going to be a whole Delaware thing.
Right. That's respect.
Right.
Well, today we was talking about thinking positive when the negative goes wrong.
Right.
So, we was talking about being positive when the negative goes wrong. Pretty much when it feels like a lot of bad things are happening. Feels like your life might be caving in and all that, and it's real dark. Try to look past the darkness and see that tiny bit of light that's still there. And, you know, think positive. Look up to God, pray. That was a big thing that we said. What is your opinion on that?
I feel like no matter what circumstances you're going through in life, there's always going to be like trials and tribulations that you got to go through.
Right.
You got to go through those things in life to get where you need to be or get where you're trying to be at. You know what I mean? Adversity doesn't hurt nobody. It only helps you grow. You take those experiences, you apply them. You know what I mean? You learn from them, you grow from them. I mean, that's just how life goes. And you got to keep a positive mindset no matter what you're going through. You know what I mean? It don't rain forever. You know what I mean? And then like good things happen when you don't quit. That's like, you know,
exactly
how I feel about the situation.
Exactly. That was a good answer.
So when you're surrounded with partners, Addy, what do you do? What do you think of?
Right. One, I look at my son. He's one. So like that's like my number one.
He's so cute.
Thanks. I told him you said that. But all the girls love him. You get more girls than me.
He looks better than you. I'm just saying.
I mean,
it's like nah.
Oh man.
You got to put on the 4-year-old.
He that light skin.
Yeah, he that light skin though. But oh man. But
we be geeking with that.
Nah, it's so good.
Yes.
Word. But yeah though, that's like my number one motivation. Is like I having like dark days or days I just feel like giving up, or I feel like, man, why am I rapping, or like why am I working my job, you know, paycheck to paycheck. It's like, yo, he's looking up to me, like I gotta provide for him. He's looking up to me to set an example, like you know what I mean. So that's like my number one motivation, like why I keep going, you know what I mean. But to answer your second part of the question is like, what do I keep doing, what I do when I get in those like dark spaces. I write music and record music. I just get in my zone and then like whatever comes out on the pen and the pad, just put it on the mat, just let the emotions take over.
Right. What about you?
I mean, well, hold on, I gotta answer the whole thing. Start from the beginning.
Well, what is your opinion on keeping positive during negatives, and what do you do to help you stay positive?
Alright, so, well, for one, when I'm starting on trying to be positive in negatives, I started to really think back to times where I really like had to really hit my bottom, like hit like the real bottom part of like negativity. So like really I kind of think about the times, like I mean one time like my senior year I had lost 2 people that was really close to me in life, like within the same week. So it's like really crazy. Like thinking back to that, like first I started to block it out, and I found out that wasn't a good idea because I got to the funeral, it was just like I couldn't even like sitting there, it was kind of crazy.
Right.
So like aside from that, like after that happened, I just started to think about like really they don't want me to sit here and mope around, you know what I mean, in the sorrow of like them passing away. So I feel like when you think about things that happen negatively to you, you gotta look at it in a different aspect. You're gonna come out as a stronger person.
Right,
so every time something negative happens to me, I always think about the positive side of it anyway, because I know, based off experience, that.
Word. So let's talk about your music and all that.
Yeah. All right, let's talk.
So when did you start doing music?
Like 16, you know how it is in high school. Obviously, we was in the same high school together and all that. You know, beat on the table, freestyle, joke around.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Always on this lunch table in class, just goofing around. Me and my, homies at the time, or still now. That's when I really got into rap, and you know, just me actually rapping. I've been into like music and all that since like I really got into music in like 2004 when like College Dropout and came out, and like Get Rich Without Trying. Like those like my 2 all-time favorite albums.
Right.
But me personally, like oh man, what's it? 05, 06, messing around with it, and then like 09, I really got into it. But I didn't get into rap per se. I got into like kind of like writing just my emotions and like poetry and stuff like that. Picking it back off, you know, the question you just asked me. Like that was a dark time for me at 09. Like my parents got divorced. I lost my grandma, my grandfather, got evicted out the crib.
Dang.
So
yeah, that year was rough.
It was rough. It was rough.
Yeah, so you could only keep your head up on that.
Right. So I just really writing my little composition, just like how I was feeling, just to keep myself afloat. You know what I mean? Keep me my level headed.
So what single are you looking to push now? I see you working on the book.
I'm working. You see me though. But I'm working on the projects From Me to You. My man Shot the Symphony Productions. He's heavy on the production side of the, you know, the project.
AKA Greg.
AKA Greg behind the cam right now, doing his work behind the scenes. But right now, pushing Euphoria, featuring Kareem McMillan. That's out right now. I'm actually shooting a video for it, so be looking for that shortly, real soon. But that's what I'm pushing right now, and I got a couple other joints off the project that I'm about to drop.
And you know, you was in XXL a couple months back.
Facts. Shout out.
That's big.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
It was like a huge milestone for me, especially, you know, knowing where I started from with this rap, and just to see myself making XXL and like seeing myself slowly but surely, you know, climbing the ladder. That was big for me.
Yes, and he got on XXL because I helped him, and I helped him because, you know, I work for a branding company called Made, so I be telling so many people, yo, you want to be a XXL? Yo, you want MTV? You want all this other stuff? Like, so many things to offer. Everybody be like, why size? You ain't about that. Alright, I'm gonna work it for people who really want it. And then when I post it on there and everybody like, dang, she wasn't playing. Nope, sure wasn't playing. Shout out to B-Tide, who actually was the first rapper from Delaware to grab the XXL from me. I'm just saying. Shout out. Anyway, so what you got working on?
I actually had dropped a project earlier this year called Doomsday, and I'm pretty much working on something that's sort of like an LP, releasing something called Middle Class.
That's powerful right there, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, really the backstory behind it all is really just kind of to explain, like, if you look at the most of Delaware, it's kind of like mostly suburban, but then you have like lower suburban, and then you have urban, and then you have poverty. So I'm looking to go through all the levels and kind of show you like the ups and downs. It's kind of really one story. And not to get into like too much of it, but pretty much you're going to see a lot of different characteristics come out of these artists in different songs.
Alright.
So it's going to be like a couple of different levels to it, but I have a single that's going to be coming out somewhere in December. I'm looking at the middle of December.
Okay.
Hopefully. I just got to make sure everything gets mixed and mastered the right way.
Right. Well, when you drop that, come to Saj. I will help you put it out there and blow it up.
Definitely,
I mean, it's already been that y'all in here, y'all promoting yourselves for LinkedIn. LinkedIn's got a good 3,000 students here, so you're gonna get some buzz. You know, people gonna at least hear what you gotta say, and they're gonna look forward to what you gotta do. Pretty much. So, what besides that y'all just said that y'all gonna drop? Any events, shows, parties, mixtapes, release parties, anything?
You know what? I could tell you, so we got this thing in the making called 2020 Entertainment. Pretty much what that's going to be is, we're going to start this thing in Delaware. It's going to be a hip-hop venue. I'm actually at the forefront of this. I'm going to have me and another person that's headlining this. So, I mean, really what it is we're going to have artists come out, and we're going to pretty much put it in a pot you guys are going to put in, and we're going to have pretty much freestyle battles every month. What's going to happen is we're going to have a championship round that should come around the summertime, right before everybody goes back home. Like as far as college is concerned. And we're going to have the final battles where we're pretty much going to have two artists, kind of like Freestyle Friday or like 8 Mile. Like you're going to be like freestyling back and forth. Whoever wins pretty much gets the pot, but it's going to be like a party too. So we're going to be throwing pretty much everything.
Oh, we got to turn up.
You know what I'm saying? Turn up. So we're going to have that popping, and I'm really looking forward to that. Todd and Symphony Productions obviously are going to be handheld in that too.
You already?
So you know, everybody's definitely like involved, feel me? So once we get everything rolling, we're definitely looking forward to getting everybody to come out and participate.
So, is there anything else that y'all want to add?
Shoot.
I'm out here on the strength of B-Top. I'm just out here supporting my man, so I don't want to take up too much of his spotlight.
Man, I just want to thank a lot of people that have been supporting for real. Friends, family, all that. The whole night. If you support me, like you like went out and bought like dopeness, or if you like you can show me support on Facebook, Instagram, likes and all that, like that support goes a long way with me. I appreciate it, real talk. And so like, you know what I mean, keep supporting me and I'm gonna keep doing what I do.
Yes. Oh, and just one last question before we ask you your following. What was that one song that you had on the book? It was just like a small little clip and you was like freestyling or whatever.
You talking about dopeness? That's free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that was popping.
That was a black and white video?
Yeah.
That's that Richard Pryor joint.
Okay, my bad.
That was popping.
Yeah.
You had some bars.
Yeah.
Like real bars.
I appreciate it.
When's that coming out though?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's project material. I just gave you a little snippet. Actually, Symphony Productions produced that.
Okay.
So that's project stuff. I don't
agree.
Shout the
Hey.
I don't know. I won't put a date on it. Let's believe like it's gonna drop. Like it's gonna be something heavy. Like we working.
Right. All right. So how can we follow y'all?